Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lena. If you guys are new, thank you so much to Lumi by Pampers for sponsoring today's video. In my last video, I shared like a huge collective haul of every single thing that I got for the baby so far. I actually got a lot of comments from you guys telling me that I definitely needed a baby monitor, and I'm so excited to share with you guys the one that we chose to put in the baby's nursery. It is so simple, so sleek, and amazing quality. So I'm going to share with you guys everything I love about the Lumi by Pampers monitor today. I also am going to do a big like third trimester update, share with you guys like everything that I've been experiencing so far during this last trimester, and I'm also going to fit in some baby names that I love but won't be using because I've gotten so many requests to do that video, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do like a whole video on it because I don't have like that many name ideas. So I put together like a little list just so you guys could like get a little taste of like the kind of names that I like. Maybe you guys can give me some more name suggestions after I give you guys like my taste in names. So these are the things that I was looking for when it comes to a baby monitor. I was looking for something super easy to use that I could set up really quickly on my phone with an app and just use my phone as the monitor. I wanted something that had a really good quality, like picture and audio. I also wanted to be able to like talk to the baby as well. So like if I heard her crying, I could like be like, I'm coming, you know, like have two-way audio. I was also looking for something that just blended into the decor and looked super sleek because I like spent so much time trying to make this nursery like just my little dream nursery, and I didn't want like a big bulky monitor or something that just like stuck out like a sore thumb. And the Lumi by Pampers monitor literally ticked all those boxes. So let me share. Okay, I went ahead and set you guys there. I'm gonna sit on the floor so it's a little bit more comfortable. So this is what the monitor looks like when you take it out of the packaging. As you can see, it is super sleek and will just blend into my decor perfectly. But not only that, it is super user-friendly. I've already set it up on my phone and on Omar's phone, and it is the easiest thing to use ever. So I'm actually gonna do a little screen recording for you guys so I can show you guys the app, the camera quality, and all that good stuff. The first thing that I love about this is that it is 1080p. So that is actually the quality that I put out for my YouTube videos. It's just super clear, and I also love that you can like zoom in on the app and like see the baby a little bit closer in, and it's still really good quality. It's also a really wide angle as well, so you can basically almost see almost her entire room with this little camera. It also shows you the temperature of the room and the humidity, so you can make sure your baby is sleeping in a comfortable environment. I also love that it has background audio. So what that means is basically even if you get out of the app, you can still hear the audio from the monitor. So even if your phone is locked, you can still hear if your baby cries. This is perfect for overnight monitoring, so you can have your phone like locked next to you on your nightstand, and if your baby cries, you can still hear it. You also have the background audio even if you're using other apps while you're on your phone. The Lumi by Pampers monitor uses Wi-Fi for connection, and I actually really love that because if Omar was at home watching her and I had to run out for an errand or something, I could still peek on my app and like see the baby. Another thing that I'm super excited about the app, because I really want to get the baby on a good schedule, is that you can log all the baby's feeds, diaper changes, and sleep all within the app. That way you and the rest of the caregivers that have access to the app all know the baby's schedule and when like the last diaper change was or when she last took a nap and all that kind of stuff. I just think that's going to be super helpful when it comes to keeping track of all of her like activities and making sure that she's on a really good schedule throughout the day. So I'm gonna have Omar come in and help me mount this to the wall, and we'll test it out and all that good stuff. Good morning to Omar. It's the afternoon, but he works tonight, so I dragged him out of bed so he can help me put this thing on the wall. It's not hard to put on the wall, but I just don't know really how to use the power tools, so he's gonna do that and then we're gonna test it out. I wanted to show you guys the finished result of what it looks like once it's mounted to the wall. I really love it because it's super sleek, just blends in and doesn't like add any colors or anything to my decor, so I feel like you can't notice it that much. And I also love that you can literally put it all the way on this wall. I was gonna put it closer to the crib, but it's really not necessary because how wide of an angle the camera is. Do you want to like test it out, like test out the two-way audio? Let's try that.
Let's try it.
Okay, so go into another room and then we'll see if we can like talk to each other. So I'm just gonna adjust the camera so that we can see the crib better. That looks good. Okay, let's see. Waiting on Omar to say something.
Hey baby, I'm coming. Don't cry, please.
Aw. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
So cute. You ready to get this baby on a schedule too? I was talking about earlier, like tracking all her stuff.
Oh yeah,
on the app.
We'll see. It's gonna be a team effort, right?
I have a feeling I'm gonna be tracking everything on my own. If you guys are interested in the Lumi by Pampers monitor, I will leave the link down below in the description box along with my discount code to get you guys 10% off. I thought I would do a little bump date because it's been a few weeks since I have updated you guys, and I am now 34 weeks pregnant, so that is the bump, you guys. We are definitely getting bigger. I can tell the baby is just so much bigger. My app says the baby is the size of a pineapple and is 5 pounds, which is just absolutely crazy to me, but you can definitely tell she's gotten bigger. Like, her movements now are not like little flutters anymore. They are definitely like jabs. Like, sometimes she like kick me so hard that it'll like take my breath away, and I'm just like, oh my god. Whenever she like really moves around, my whole stomach will be misshapen and it looks so weird, but oh my gosh, like her movements just make me so happy and they're just so reassuring. Something new that I started feeling a couple of weeks ago are Braxton Hicks contractions, and if you don't know what those are, they're basically like practice contractions where your uterus will tighten up. They're usually not painful. They usually just kind of feel like tightening, and it's your body like gearing up for labor, which is crazy. A lot of women will describe it as it feels like your baby is curling up into a ball. I would have a lot of patients at the hospital who would say like, yeah, my baby's like curling up right now, and I'd have to tell them like, no, you're actually having a contraction, you just really can't feel it. But it's just crazy that my body is like already gearing up for labor, so that's kind of scary. Okay, we're gonna sit down to make it a little easier on me again. So what else? Okay, so the nesting feeling has been so strong. So you guys know this from my other videos, but I've been trying to get my house just like super organized and decorated, and like this room I've been working on for months, just trying to make it like perfect. I just didn't realize how strong the nesting feeling actually is. So I think that I'm actually at a point now where I can film a house tour, because I never really wanted to film one before because I never felt like my house was like all that like finished. So now that I feel like it's pretty much done, I would love to film a house tour for you guys. So hopefully in the next few weeks we can do that. With the nesting, I have had boosts of energy, but with it like kind of getting towards the end of my pregnancy now, I've been getting a lot more tired like towards the end of the day again, kind of like how I did in my first trimester. And also like while I'm driving like long distances and stuff, I get so tired. So my mom and sisters have been so worried about me. They're not letting me drive anywhere by myself, which I guess I'm not really complaining about that because then I have people to drive me around. So I told you guys in my last update that I was having some upper right abdominal pain that could have been my gallbladder, but it turns out my gallbladder is like completely clear and I'm still having that intense pain like anytime I eat, so it could be gastritis. We're really not sure, but basically I'm on a bland diet now, trying to eat low fat and small frequent meals, and that has been helping, but it is such a restricting diet. I'm literally living off of like white rice, oatmeal, bananas, egg whites. Like if I cheat even a little bit and have like one piece of chocolate, I am literally in misery for like a whole 24 hours. But it's just so different than how I normally eat, because usually I will eat like healthy fats and fish and avocados, and like it's even like certain fruits, like if they're too acidic, like blueberries or oranges or anything, like all the healthy foods that I normally eat, like they're just like out of the question right now because they give me so much pain. And I'm also the type of person that likes to eat like literally 3 times a day, just 3 meals. I hardly ever snack, and now I'm having to train myself to kind of like graze and eat like smaller, more frequent meals, and that has been a really big struggle for me. Yeah, just trying to stick to that, and only a few more weeks and then hopefully I can have my baby and have regular food. One super exciting thing that happened, was it last week? No, it was 2 weeks ago. We got a 3D ultrasound. Omar's sister is a sonographer and she did it for us, and it was the most amazing thing ever. The last time we did a 3D ultrasound, the baby was 18 weeks, which she was so tiny, had barely any fat on her body. And so this time she was 32 weeks and she had a lot more like fat, and so her features were more filled out. And oh my gosh, you guys, I definitely think we have a little baby Omar on our hands. The Snowbar genes are so strong, and I really do think that she looks like him, which is so cute. Omar seems to think that she looks like me, but anyways, I guess we'll see. They change like literally every day. I know even after they're born, they'll change so much. So, but that's just the cutest thing ever. Another cute thing that we saw during the sonogram was she was like opening up her mouth, and what she was doing was she was drinking the amniotic fluid. So she was like sticking her tongue out and like drinking, and then she smiled afterward, and it was seriously the cutest thing ever. Another thing we got, which I'll insert a clip of it, I felt the baby have hiccups during the sonogram. I've actually been feeling the baby have hiccups like literally every single day. So she was having hiccups during the ultrasound, and so I asked Omar's sister if she could like try to like get that on camera, and it was so cool. You could see her whole body like having hiccups, and it was the cutest thing ever.
She's got the hiccups.
Hiccups. So everyone is asking if we have a name picked out yet, and I told you guys before that we really wanted to wait and see what the baby looked like before we decide, but obviously we need like some choices before we like go into the hospital. We can't just like pull a name out of nowhere. So we do have like a top name choice finally. Like for the longest time we just had like absolutely no clue, but I think we finally have a top name contender, which is really exciting. I think we probably need at least one more name so that at least like once we look at her we can say like she looks more like this or more like that. And but anyways, a lot of you guys have been asking me to share like baby names that I love but won't be using, and so I thought I would just share them now. I don't really have enough to make an entire video on it, but I thought I would at least give you guys a list of names that I like. That way you guys can see like what style of name that I like, and then maybe you guys can help give me some more ideas. So for girls, I have more baby girl names than I do baby boy names, just because we are having a girl, so I've been thinking more about girl names. So I've told you guys in another video that I really love the name Celine. I think that is the most beautiful, elegant name. Omar, for some reason, is just not the biggest fan of it, but I love it. If I had another daughter, I would probably name her Celine. It's just like, I love it that much. I also love the name Eliana, and probably the only reason I'm not using this name is because my cousin is named Eliana, and it's just really hard for me to name my daughter something that I have such a strong association with someone else, but that is such a gorgeous name. Another baby girl name that I am obsessed with is the name Heidi. I love this name so much. I think it is so beautiful and elegant and still cute and feminine and strong. It was actually one of our top choices for this baby's name, but I think we decided against it for this time. Who knows, like maybe if I have another girl I would name her Heidi, because I really love that name. The next name I love is Giselle. I think that is one of the most elegant, most gorgeous names, and actually my aunt is named Giselle, and also my cousin Eliana, her middle name is Giselle. How beautiful is the name Eliana Giselle? That is just like a princess name. The last baby girl name that I absolutely love is the name Elle. I think that is just so simple, so elegant. As you guys can tell, I love elegant names. So the only reason that it was just kind of like X'd out was because in Arabic it just doesn't really sound like, it's like Elle in Arabic is like the, so it doesn't really have like a meaning in Arabic. So that's why Omar was like, no, we can't use that name, but I still really love that name. Baby boy names, we don't have as many, like I said, because we're having a girl, so I've been thinking more about baby girl names, but before we knew if it was a boy or a girl, I was thinking of names, and I really love the name Noor for a boy. Noor in Arabic means light, and it can be used for a girl or a boy. I think most people maybe use it for a girl. At least that's what I've seen, is like a lot of girls named Noor, but I really love it for a boy. I don't know why. I also really like it as a middle name, so that might be still an option for me. The next baby boy name that I absolutely love, but the only reason that I don't know if I would use it is because it's just so popular right now, is the name Noah. I think that is still like strong but still soft, and I kind of like those kind of names, like strong but soft. I don't know if that's a good way to describe them, but it is such a beautiful name. But I'm telling you guys, like as a labor and delivery nurse, there were so many people that named their baby Noah. It doesn't matter like what culture they were, where they were from, it's like every boy was just named Noah. I mean, it's such a beautiful, strong name, so I see why, and I love it too, but it just sucks that it's like so popular. The last baby boy name that I really love, but I don't know if we'll use, is Liam. I think that's another really strong yet not too harsh of a name. Yeah, I don't know if we will use it or not, but that is just definitely one of my top name choices for a boy. So let me know if you guys have any more baby girl name suggestions now that you know like what style of name I like. That is pretty much everything I wanted to update you guys on at 34 weeks. I still have about 6 weeks to go, give or take, but you guys, like, this is literally just gonna fly by, and I can't believe we're almost to the end. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this update. If you guys are interested in checking out Lumi by Pampers, I will leave the link down below along with my discount code to get you 10% off. And thanks again to them for sponsoring today's video, and I will see y'all in my next one. Bye.